Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, story timers. It's me, Donna Vee, and I'm so excited to be here today. Today is Tuesday, November 17th. My music is ready. I'm ready to go today. I was up early. I went back to sleep, and then I got up and I had gratitude all around because I'm so excited to be here today. I'm excited to be here with you and Periscope, Facebook, and YouTube. So welcome if it's your first time here. Welcome. If not, welcome back. We are here Sunday through Friday, and together we talk about healthy habits like waking up with gratitude and brushing our teeth, washing our face, brushing our hair, getting ourselves ready for the day. And then we talk about other healthy habits like drinking lots of water. Good morning, Frank Simon. How are you? And of course, one of the things that we always do is we stretch and recite the alphabet, which is so good because it's good for the little ones. It's good for the big ones. It's good for anyone that wants to stretch. And we know that's another healthy habit for the morning. So, are you ready? Well, if you want to start out slowly, we can. Well, it's not really slowly, but what we can do is we can start today by stretching our hands and our minds and practicing the ASL alphabet. How about we do that? Let's see. Oh, this is what it looks like. This is right out of our favorite book, Dina, the Deaf Dinosaur. And we can get our book out and practice together. Let's see. Oh, good morning, Ryan. Okay, so Dina the Deaf Dinosaur. Here we go. We turn right to the page that has the alphabet, and we get to practice. And it's so good to learn. And I'll go nice and slow. There's A. It gets stuck around the bend there, but that's okay. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. A, B, C, D, E. Looks like this. My cousin does it like this. You could, open it up. F, G, here, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P looks a lot like K, and it's very similar. It's just on its side. P, Q looks a lot like H, but it's down below. R, S, S and A look similar. A, the thumb is up, and S, it's completely across. T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And today's letter is S. Yesterday was R, today is S. So today's letter is S. S. For like S-U-N, sun. Where is it? I think it's trying to come out today. I don't know. It was out early this morning when I was up, and now it seems to be gone. You know what else S is for? Stretching. S-T-R-E-T-C-H-I-N-G. In a second, let me look at G. I get a little confused when I do it out of the order. Let's see, E, F, G. Oh, I know this one. Silly me. G. So G, stretching. Are you ready? I'm ready. Seated stretches are a great way to start and stretch out your morning. Practicing the alphabet is another way to get through instead of counting. And yes, S is for switch. You are right. I'd like everyone to meet my producer from Ireland. His name is Ryan. Thank you very much. He's over on Periscope. And it's true. S is for switch. S, W, So we're going to switch at S. We're going to start out with some arm circles. We're going to go forward. And then there's 26 letters in the alphabet. And the 13th letter, right smack in the middle, is M. Can you imagine? M is the middle, and M is the middle of the alphabet. Amazing. So let's do it. Are you ready? Okay, let's go backwards first. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, middle, N, O, P, Q, R, S, switch, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Yes, nice stretches. Now I'm just waiting for Frank Simon's alliterative sentence today to see what kind of silly sentence he has me saying. But while we're waiting, you know what we'll do? We'll say good morning to the kids. Let's see if we can identify what the S looks like. Yesterday was the letter R. Now, if we find S, I know they look similar, and the letter S stands for seal, okay? But look, uppercase and lowercase look so similar. S is for similar. One is just smaller than the other. Now, let's see where Alpha Bear is today. He's back here in his green cape. Hi, Alpha Bear. Are you ready to help me out? Because what we're going to do next is we're going to shout out. Shout starts with S. We're going to shout out the kids, and we're going to say good morning. And you know what? If your name starts with the letter S, today is your day. It's your letter day. But I shout out all the kids' names, and I will tell you what. If you hear your name, I want you to jump up and down. Fill yourself with excitement, because energy like that is what gets you through the day. Yesterday, I went on a walk with my friends, and we really got some energy going, and it got us moving, and the leaves were out, and it was beautiful, and we had silly laughter and talking, and that's what it's all about, energy. So we want to get our energy up, okay? Elevate the vibration of the day. And yes, S is for sheep, and we love sheep, and we have our friend Lammy back there. And S is for sleep. I know. So I do like to sleep, but sometimes I just have so much up here that I need to do things and sleep in segments. That's what I do. That's what I do. Okay. Are you ready? Let's say good morning to the kids. Good morning, TJ and baby Lewis. Good morning, Julian, Matthew, Nicholas, and Quentin, Ella, Ari, and Luca. Good morning, Lucia and Mia, Jax Lennon, Mark McCartney, Nina Starr. Starr starts with the letter S. Brianna and Lily, Alex and Hannah Lorraine, Seamus. Hi, Seamus. Your name starts with the magic letter of today. So Cooper and Tori, what's up, guys? Liam and Harper, Tiffany, Emerson, and Ollie. And I know Emerson and Ollie helped me cut their dad's hair virtually yesterday or 2 days ago. They're amazing. Then we have Colin, Lily, Hunter, Sophie. Sophie, little baby Sophie's name. Hi, good morning. Giovanni, Graceland, Kaylee, Joseph, Roscoe, Scarlett, and Juliet. Scarlett, your name starts with S. Regina, Madison, Jack, Allie, Andrew, Serena. Good morning, Serena. Sawyer Jane. Sawyer Jane, you're amazing. How are you, Sawyer? Good morning. And Liam. We love Liam. Byron, Layla, Genevieve, Finn, Fletcher, Anzor, Kai, and Zach. Willow, Samantha. Samantha starts with S. S is a popular name, letter. Samantha, Frankie, Vanch, Vishaka, Sufine from France starts with an S. We've got Leah and Kristen from Johnstown, PA. Holland and Austin. Penelope Snow and Nikki from Maine. Leo from Bloomfield. Tomas and Alec. Bailey and Michaela. Hi, guys. Well, ladies. Hi, girls. Ace, Ara, and Amber from the Philippines. Tony, Bella, AJ, and Angelo. We've got Jordan, Aaliyah, and Josie. Little baby Josie. Paisley, Presley, and Liam. Vinny and Joseph. Hi, guys. You're from Nutley. I know where you live. Maggie and Isaac. Patrick, Liliana, and Melanie from Massachusetts. Jane and Liam. Fifi and little Joe. Penelope Rose. Hi, Penny. Viviana and Bethany. Joe Jr. and Caitlin. Ryan, Lucas, and Isabella. Emma, Liv, and Blake. Jake and Maddie. Good morning. Ooh, Lena and Sabino. Your name starts with the letter S. Tabia, Max, and Luca from Germany. Melody and Caleb DiPietro. Patrick. Hi, Patrick. And Nico. V and Izzy. My niece, Olivia Rose. My goddaughter, Marin Rose. Her little sister, Molly. James Storm. Storm, your middle name starts with an S. Allie, Emily, Jake, and Kaylin. And of course, the two hearts that walk outside of my body, Carly and Courtney. Good morning, kids. And Mom, I know I saw your message twice. I swear I'm going to get there. I just was saying good morning to the kids. Good morning, Mom. My mom said there's something special coming my way. Surprises. I love surprises. Surprises start with S. Whew, that was intense, right? So many kids' names. That's why coming up soon, I have a new way that I will be saying good morning to the kids. I need to work on it this weekend. Okay. I'll have to watch the Jets game while I'm working on it. Do they still play? Yes, of course they still play. All right. Now, next it is none other than vitamin time. It is vitamin time, you guys. I love vitamin time. Oh, probably have to order some more vitamins soon. These are the most delicious vitamins. They smell like candy. They taste a little like candy, but they're not. So this is the part where we practice healthy habits and good manners. Good manners are important when you have to rely on someone else to help you with your vitamins. So we want to say, please, may I have my vitamins? Thank you for giving me my vitamins. The other thing we have to remember is not to chew with your mouth full. No, backwards, Donna. You can chew with your mouth full. That's the purpose. But don't chew with your mouth open. Hey. And don't talk with your mouth full. That was so Jersey of me. Don't talk with your mouth full. What are you going to do? That's where I'm from. So we would like to speak politely. We would like to not talk with our mouth full. So what we do is we use this most amazing book, A Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike Dooley, Uncommon Ideas for Living an Unusually Happy Life. Today, I'm going to pick a number at random because I think I feel a message coming. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's always a good one. It really is. So, are we ready to see what vitamins we have? Are they two the same? Are they one of each? Let's check it out. 1, 2, 3. It's a one of each day. I love a one of each day. A one of each vitamin day means one is tart and one is not. My mouth is watering already because I just brushed my teeth. And the next thing you know, it makes my face do fun things. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was tart. Good morning, Nicole. I hope you had an amazing birthday yesterday. S is for smiles. That is so true. Are you ready for the message of the day? I think it shall be a random page. One that I just picked by doing this. Like upside down. So I can't even know if I'm in the beginning or the end of the book. I'll confuse myself. Here we go. Page 107. Here we go. I'm excited. I don't know if we've ever read this one. Here we are. Still in my tooth. Living deliberately starts with imagining your dreams as if they have already come true. Agreed. It's a matter of switching gears, never looking back, and being the person that you've always dreamed you'd be. Predicting your behavior on their reality. Ooh, that's a little easier. Not the old illusions that will still surround you. Living your life from their mindset, entertaining every thought, saying every word, and making every decision from their point of view. Walking the walk they would walk, dressing the way they would dress, and spending your free time the way they would spend theirs. Frequently, in time and space, right before a really huge dream comes true, nothing seems to be happening. So if perchance, if ever if it ever appears as if absolutely nothing is happening in your life, particularly after you've been dreaming big and taking action, consider it a sign. Oh, now I can see you guys. That's amazing. Because I believe in manifesting, and I believe that everything is happening for a reason. And yes, S is for sign. Very perceptive. See that? So, just when you think nothing's happening, that's really not true. No. Ooh, you know what I did? I decided to turn the page, one page, and there's only one message on the next page before making the most of friends, family, and relationships. And this says, probably the most important thing I could tell you about living the life of your dreams would be to point out that you already are. I love the artwork. That would be a cool tattoo. Well, that's pretty swell. I think so. Don't you? I do. I feel so good that I took my vitamins. Now, let me have a little bit more water here. We have so many books to get to today. Well, actually, there's 3 stories like always, but they're all a little bit longer. So now you know what we do next. We get our social distancing buddies. Social distancing buddies. And who should we start with today? Do we have one that starts with an S? I don't think so. So let's start with this guy. Thanks, Mom. My mom says I'm special. It's very sweet of you, Mom. Take special to no special. Here we go. This is my little elephant buddy, and he never forgets. He's got an amazing memory. And you know what? Today, he's going first. Or she. I don't know. She's an elephant. How you doing, buddy? Good? Good. I think today we should send love and light to those who are reinventing themselves, who are taking this time to find out what the next step in their life should be, where they want to go, who they want to be with, where they want to be, location-wise, mentally, emotionally. I think that's who, the reinventors of oneself. Today, that's who we're sending love and light to. Let's get the rest of the gang, shall we? Hello, Bartholomew. Hope you don't mind. You like to share the spotlight, don't you? I think you do. Good morning, Michael Pucciarelli. How are you? Michael Pucciarelli, you're very sweet. Mom, yes, we are sending love and light to the people who are reinventing oneself, because we know that that can happen at any time. Now, let's see. Hello, little piggy. Piggy is for loyalty, and some might call piggies swine. That's an S word. I just call him sweet, and he's our cuddle buddy. Oh, little lammy. Hello, little lammy, with your very sweet, sparkly eyes and pink hooves. You should get in and snuggle. I was snuggling with Yogi today. You know what? Yogi's back there. Do you see him? My little cuddle buddy. It's my baby. And then make a wish, unicorn, because we want to make a wish that everyone's dreams come true. We want to make a wish for each other. That's so important. Oh, sorry. Lammy, sorry. Oh, gosh, Piggy. I know. It's the sequins. The sequins can really they can catch you. Okay. Who else? Cheeky monkey. Cheeky monkey. Cheeky monkey can turn your sadness into gladness and sadness, right? So let's just say S is for sadness, that we're going to turn into gladness. Then, rubber chicken for laughter, for sure. Then we have dragonfly, our winged creature reminder that angels can be here on earth. I believe in that. Then we have music bear. Oh, hello, music bear. What kind of music do you like? I love all kinds of music. I do. I really do. Last night, what was I listening to? I think I was listening to Pink Floyd. I don't remember. Wait, is this everyone? I always forget. Where's Cecilia? I got you, Cecilia. I won't forget you. Never forget, Cecilia will heal you. To everyone that needs healing, healing of the mind, healing of the spirit, healing of the soul, healing of your body. Healing is important. Hello, my friend, Holly. Hi, Patrick. Hi, little baby Patrick. You're so sweet. I see you with all your toys. So amazing. Okay, so on the count of 3, we're going to send love and light and healing and the power of intention for those going through reinvention. You ready? From your head, your heart, your soul, and even your heart chakra. Send a beam of light from me to you and you to me. And symphonies are calming. Very true. My mom played the timpani drum. Is that what it's called? Timpani drum? It was a drum. I don't remember. She'll tell me. I know. Okay, so on the count of 3, you ready, guys? 1 for everyone out there. 2 for everyone in here. 3 for everyone in there. Go. That was pretty amazing. You guys are the best light workers I know. Good morning, Jim. Happy Tuesday, California. And it is a timpani drum. Okay, now it's time to take some deep breaths in and practice. Thank you, guys. Gratitude. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. We are going to practice our I ams affirmations. Are you ready? I'm ready. Ground your feet, everyone. Get it together. Hands up in the air. And let's breathe in. I am excited. I am positive. I am encouraging. I am ready. Are you ready? I'm so excited for our books today. Wow, that went by nice and fast. Perfect timing, you guys. You've been amazing. We did our ASL alphabet. We stretched. We took our vitamins. We said good morning to the kids. And now we are going to read some books. Ooh, I've been waiting for these books. All right. Let's start out today with Blueberries for Sal. Looks very cute. Blueberries for Sal by Robert McCloskey. Ooh, this looks like an old book. Oh, and it's about Maine. The setting is in Maine. Oh, thank you, Frank. He said you never read the alliterative sentences. You know what? You're so smart. This is why I have you here too. That's why I knew we were motoring through this so fast. Oh, whoa. This is why he wants me to do it, because it's a challenging one. Okay, here we go. Seth's snake Sheldon slowly slithered surrounding Sarah's stomach, shrieking, screaming, "Stop, Sheldon!" Seth's snake Sheldon slowly slithered. Okay, here we go again. Seth's snake Sheldon slowly slithered surrounding Sarah's stomach, shrieking, screaming, "Stop, Sheldon!" Seth's snake Sheldon slowly slithered surrounding Sarah's stomach, shrieking, screaming, "Stop, Sheldon!" Seth's snake Sheldon slowly slithered surrounding Sarah's stomach, shrieking, screaming, "Stop, Sheldon!" One last time. Seth's snake Sheldon slowly slithered surrounding Sarah's stomach, shrieking, screaming, "Stop, Sheldon!" I did it, even though that was a challenging one. Oh my gosh. Get her, Frank. Look at this. You guys, I did it. Okay? We still are ahead. That was amazing, Frank Simon. Where's my clap machine? I don't know where it went, but you deserve a round of applause. I don't know where it is. There's so much stuff up in here. All right. Well, I'm clapping for you. All right, here we go. Back to the books. Blueberries for Sal. Sal. S. I just wanted to see if you were still here. Okie doke. One day, little Sal went with her mother to Blueberry Hill to pick blueberries. Little Sal brought along her small tin pail, and her mother brought her large tin pail to put the berries in. "We will take our berries home and can them," said her mother. "Then we will have food for the winter." Little Sal picked 3 berries and dropped them in her little tin pail. Kaplunk, kaplank, kaplunk. She picked 3 more berries and ate them. Then she picked more berries and dropped one in the pail. Kaplunk, and the rest she ate. Then little Sal ate 4 blueberries out of her pail. Her mother walked slowly through the bushes, picking blueberries as she went and putting them in her pail. Little Sal struggled along behind, picking blueberries and eating every single one. Little Sal hurried ahead and dropped a blueberry in her mother's pail. It didn't sound kaplunk because the bottom of the pail was already covered in berries. She reached down inside to get her berry back. Though she really didn't mean to, she pulled out a large handful because there were so many blueberries right up close to the one she had put in. Her mother stopped picking and said, "Now, Sal, you run along and pick your own berries. Mother wants to take her berries home and can them for next winter." Her mother went back to her picking, but little Sal, because her feet were tired of standing and walking, sat down in the middle of a large clump of bushes and ate blueberries. Ooh, on the other side of Blueberry Hill, Little Bear came with his mother to eat blueberries. "Little Bear," she said, "eat lots of blueberries and grow big and fat. We must store up food for the long, cold winter." Look at that. Little Bear followed behind his mother as she walked slowly through the bushes eating berries. Little Bear stopped now and then to eat berries. Then he had to hustle to catch up. That bear has a lot in common with little Sal. Because his feet were tired of hustling, he picked out a large clump of blueberries and sat down right in the middle and ate them. Really? You know this? Ryan said Robert McCloskey drew the pictures. Interesting. You know a lot about books. See, now when I was a kid, if I had a book like this, I would have colored it in with crayons. I know you're not supposed to do that to books. I know that now. But this would have been very inviting for me to color in. Over on the other side of the hill, little Sal ate all of the berries she could reach from where she was sitting. Then she started out to find her mother. Ooh, see that? She heard a noise from around a rock and thought, that is my mother walking along. Uh-oh. But it was a mother crow and her children, and they stopped eating blueberries and flew away, saying, caw, caw, caw. Then she heard another noise in the bushes and thought, that is surely my mother, and I will go that way. But it was Little Bear's mother instead. She was tramping along eating berries and thinking about storing up food for the winter. Little Sal tramped right along behind her. By this time, Little Bear had eaten all the berries he could reach without moving from his clump of bushes. Then he hustled off to catch up with his mother. He hunted and hunted, but his mother was nowhere to be seen. He heard a noise from over a stump and thought, that is my mother walking along. But it was a mother partridge and her family. They stopped eating berries and hurried away. Then he heard a noise in the bushes and thought, that is surely my mother. I will hustle that way. But it was little Sal's mother. Instead, she was walking along picking berries and thinking about canning them for next winter. Little Bear hustled right along behind her. Little Bear and Little Sal's mother and Little Sal and Little Bear's mother were all mixed up with each other among the blueberries on Blueberry Hill. Uh-oh. See that? Little Bear's mother heard Sal walking along behind and thought it was Little Bear. And she said, Little Bear, munch, 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 eat all you gulp can possibly hold. Little Sal said nothing. She picked 3 berries and dropped them, kaplunk, kaplunk, kaplink, in her small tin pail. Oh boy. I wonder what's going to happen when they recognize that they're not with their babies. Little Bear's mother turned around to see what on earth could make a noise like kaplunk. Karumph, she cried, choking on a mouthful of berries. This is not my child. Where is Little Bear? She took one good look and backed away. She was old enough to be shy of people, even a very small person like Little Sal. Then she turned around and walked off very fast to hunt for Little Bear. Little Sal's mother heard Little Bear tramping along behind and thought it was Little Sal. She kept right on picking and thinking about canning blueberries for next winter. Little Bear padded up and peeked into her pail. Of course, he only wanted to taste a few of what was inside. But there were so many, and they were so close together, that he tasted a tremendous mouthful by mistake. "Now, Sal," said little Sal's mother without turning around, "you run along and pick your own berries. Mother wants to can these for next winter." And Little Bear tasted another tremendous mouthful and almost spilled the entire pail of blueberries. Little Sal's mother turned around and gasped, "Oh, my goodness, you are not little Sal. Where is my child?" Little Bear just sat munching and swallowing and licking his lips. Little Sal's mother slowly backed away. She was old enough to be shy of bears, even very small bears like Little Bear. Then she turned and walked away quickly to look for little Sal. Little Bear's mother had not hunted very long before she heard a hustling sound that stopped now and then to munch and swallow. She knew just what made that kind of noise. Little Bear and his mother went home down one side of Blueberry Hill, eating blueberries all the way, and full of food stored up for the next winter. And little Sal and her mother went down the other side of Blueberry Hill, picking berries all the way, and drove home with food to can for next winter. A whole pail of blueberries and 3 more beside. Very cool. And check this out. He wrote 9 books for kids. Mom was an English teacher. I love that. And we had a big library in our house as kids. That is amazing, Ryan, that you knew that. I had no idea. This is from one of the packages of books that was donated, and I had never read any of these books before. So I love learning all these facts. So that was book number 1 for us. S. Blueberries for Sal. Now, we're going to read The Silver Slippers by Elizabeth Coda Callan. Here we go. Once there was a little girl who dreamed of being a ballerina. She longed for a day when she would dance on stage before a large audience. But until that day came, she danced for a small one. Twice a week, the little girl took ballet lessons after school. She practiced at class and practiced at home. Ballet posters on the walls of her room inspired her. But no matter how hard she tried, she never could get into exactly the same position as the one that was on the poster. In class, she was never quite in step. The little girl was frequently discouraged. One day, the teacher told the class that there was to be a ballet recital. "I haven't decided who will be the prima ballerina and lead the other dancers," she said. "The prima ballerina," thought the little girl. "I would really like to be the prima ballerina." But then she remembered her last practice session at the bar. "Oh, I could never be the prima ballerina. Not the way I dance now," she thought. Never give up. That afternoon, the little girl hurried home and told her mother about the ballet recital. She told her about the longing to be a star ballerina. "Well, I think you can do it," said her mother. "You just have to practice, maybe even a bit more than the other girls. You have to decide what you want." The little girl thought about what her mother had said. She decided that she really did want to be the prima ballerina. The next day, while the little girl was practicing, her mother came into the room. I have something for you, she said. She handed the little girl a small white box that was tied with a beautiful silver bow. The little girl untied the bow and opened the box. There, resting on a small cushion of velvet, was a pair of tiny silver slippers on a silver chain. Excuse me. These slippers are special, said the little girl's mother. They will help you become the prima ballerina by reminding you of what you want. See them? The little girl put on the necklace and looked in the mirror. The silver slippers glistened in the light. She wondered how a necklace could help her become a prima ballerina. For the next few weeks, the little girl worked very hard. Every spare moment she practiced. When her friends played outside, she practiced. When they were at the movies, she practiced. And all the time she practiced, she wore the silver slippers. Days went by, and the little girl danced better. Weeks passed, and the little girl continued to improve. The teacher saw how hard the little girl had practiced and how much better she was dancing. When it was time to choose the lead dancer, the teacher chose the little girl. The little girl rushed home after class to tell her mother the news. Her mother gave her a big hug. I knew you could do it, she said. For the next 2 weeks, the little girl continued to practice. The big day arrived. The little girl was excited and a bit nervous. After supper, she went to her room to get dressed. She put on a pink tutu and pink ballet shoes, and around her neck, she wore the silver slippers. Her mother tied her hair with a satin bow. That night, the school was aglow with lights. When the little girl and her mother arrived, the little girl had never seen the school lit up like that before. All the ballerinas were in a flutter backstage. Most of them were already in their costumes and putting on their makeup. The little girl's mother helped her redden her lips and put pink on her cheeks. Looking in the mirror, she thought she looked quite like a ballerina, but she certainly didn't feel like one. What if I miss a step? Oh, what if I trip on stage? What if I can't do it? The little girl thought to herself. Now the little girl heard strains of music coming from below the stage. The performance was about to begin. It was then that something unexpected happened. While still in the wings, the little girl had a chance to look out at the audience. She became frightened. How can I dance in front of all of those people, she thought. I know I've dreamed about this and dancing on stage, but I didn't think I would feel so nervous. Then she remembered the silver slippers and what her mother had said. These are special slippers, she thought. When I see them, I remember what I want to do. I do want to be the prima ballerina. I have worked hard and practiced. I have danced all the steps before, many times before, and I can do it again. Just then, the piano sounded her entrance, and the little girl took a deep breath and began to dance out onto the stage. She started a little shakily, but with each twirl and spin, she became more confident. What's more, she never missed a step. The curtain fell, and applause filled the auditorium. After the performance, the teacher came up to the stage and presented the little girl with a bouquet of red roses. For the most improved ballerina, who became the star ballerina, she said. The audience cheered, especially the little girl's mother. What an amazing feeling that must be. From then on, the little girl wore the silver slippers every time she practiced. And on the days when she was learning a new step or one that was specifically and especially difficult, she would practice harder. And it was true. The silver slippers were special, for they reminded her of what she really wanted, which was to dance her very best. Isn't that great? I love that story about just doing it and having the confidence and reminding yourself, having something to remind you about that. Do you do that with anything you do in life? Like I know for myself, when I do comedy, I mean, I have a ring that I wear all the time, and I have certain music I listen to before I perform. And no matter how large or small the audience, I definitely get a little nervous sometimes. But when you get out there, you just have to remember it's what you want to do, perform. And it's so important that you just can't not do it. And then you get out there and you perform, just like here every morning, right? I can't miss a morning, not for you guys, except for Saturday. Sorry, have to work. One day, when I can just do this as my full-time gig, I won't miss a day. Yes. See that? Our last book of today. I have not read this since I was a kid. I don't even think I remember it. Ira Sleeps Over. That's right, Success. By Bernard Waber? Waber? I would think it's Waber. Okay, here we go. Ira Sleeps Over. I was invited to sleep at Reggie's house. Was I happy? I had never slept at a friend's house before. But I had a problem. It began when my sister said, "Are you taking your teddy bear along?" "Taking my teddy bear along," I said. "To my friend's house? Are you kidding? That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Of course I'm not taking my teddy bear." And then she said, "But you've never slept without your teddy bear before. How will you feel sleeping without your teddy bear for the very first time? I'll feel fine. I'll feel great. I'll probably love sleeping without my teddy bear. Just don't worry about it," I said. Oh, sisters. Sisters. "Who's worried?" she said. But now she had me thinking about it. Now she really had me thinking about it. I began to wonder, suppose I won't like sleeping without my teddy bear. Suppose I just hate sleeping without my teddy bear. Should I take him? Take him, my mother said. Take him, said my father. But Reggie will laugh, I said. He'll say I'm a baby. He won't laugh, said my mother. He won't laugh, said my father. He'll laugh, said my sister. I decided not to take my teddy bear. That afternoon, I played with Reggie. Reggie had plans, big plans. Tonight, he said, when you come to my house, we are going to have fun, fun, fun. First, I'll show you my junk collection. And after that, we'll have a wrestling match. And after that, pillow fight. And after that, we'll do magic tricks. And after that, we'll play checkers. And after that, we'll play dominoes. And after that, we can fool around with my magnifying glass. Great, I said. I could hardly wait. By the way, I asked, what do you think of teddy bears? But Reggie just went on talking and planning as if he had never heard of teddy bears. And after that, he said, do you know what we could do after that? I mean, when the lights are out and the house is really dark, guess what we can do? What? I asked. We can tell ghost stories. Ghost stories? I said. Ghost stories, said Reggie. Scary, creepy, spooky ghost stories. Oh, I began to think about my teddy bear. Does your house get very dark? I asked. Uh-huh, said Reggie. Like very, very dark? Uh-huh, said Reggie. By the way, I said again, what do you think about teddy bears? Suddenly, Reggie was in a big hurry to go someplace. See you tonight, he said. See ya, I said. I decided to take my teddy bear. Good, said my mother. Good, said my father. But my sister said, what if Reggie wants to know your teddy bear's name? Did you think about that? And do you think about how he will laugh and say, Tata is a silly baby name, even for a teddy bear? He won't ask, I said. Oh, he'll ask, she said. I decided not to take my teddy bear. At last it was time to go to Reggie's house. Good night, said my mother. Good night, said my father. Sleep tight, said my sister. And I went next door where Reggie lived. book gives me a little bit of a New Orleans vibe. That night, Reggie showed me his junk. He showed me his flashlight, his collection of bottle caps, a chain made of chewing gum wrappers, some picture postcards, an egg timer, jumbo goggles, false nose, mustache, bunch of old rubber stamps, and labels from his father's office. Look at that. We decided to play office with the rubber stamps. After that, we had a wrestling match. And after that, we had a pillow fight. And after that, Reggie's dad said, bedtime. Ooh. He doesn't look very happy. Already, said Reggie. Already, said his father. We got into bed. Good night, said Reggie's father. Good night, we said. He's sleeping on a cot next to Reggie's bed. Reggie sighed. I sighed. We could still tell ghost stories, said Reggie. Do you know any? I asked. Uh-huh, said Reggie. Reggie began to tell a ghost story. Once there was this ghost, and he lived in a haunted house. Only he did most of the haunting himself. This house was empty except for the ghost because nobody wanted to go near this house. They were so afraid of this ghost. And every night this ghost would walk around this house and make all kinds of clunky, creaky sounds. A roomp, like that. And he would go around looking for little people to scare because that's what he liked to do most, scare people. And he was very scary to look at. Oh, he was scary to look at. Reggie stopped. Are you scared? He asked. Uh-huh. I said, are you? What? Said Reggie. Are you scared? Just a minute. I have to get something. What do you have to get? I asked. Oh, something, said Reggie. Reggie pulled the something out of a drawer. The room was dark, but I could see it had fuzzy arms and legs, and was about the size of a teddy bear. I looked again. It was a teddy bear. Reggie got back into bed. Now about this ghost, he said. Is that your teddy bear? I asked. What? Said Reggie. Is that your teddy bear? The one you're holding, I said. Uh-huh, Reggie answered. Do you sleep with him all the time? What? Said Reggie. Do you sleep with him all the time? I asked. Uh-huh. Does your teddy bear have a name? Does your teddy bear have a name? I said louder. Uh-huh, Reggie answered. What is it? You won't laugh, said Reggie. No, I won't laugh. I said, promise? I promise. It's Foo-Foo. Did you say Foo-Foo? Uh-huh, said Reggie. Just a minute, I said. I have to get something. What do you have to get? Reggie asked. Oh, something, I answered. The next minute, I was ringing my own doorbell. The door opened. Ira, everyone said, what are you doing here? I changed my mind, I answered. You what? Said his mother. You what? Said my father. You what? Said my sister. She was still up. I changed my mind, I said. I decided to take Tata after all. I went upstairs. Soon, I was down again with Tata. And my sister said, Reggie will laugh. You'll see how he'll laugh. He's just going to fall down laughing. He won't laugh, said my mother. He won't laugh, said my father. He won't laugh, I said. I came back to Reggie's room. I have a teddy bear too, I said. You want to know his name? I waited for Reggie to say uh-huh, but Reggie didn't say uh-huh. Reggie didn't say anything. I looked at Reggie. He was fast asleep. Just like that, he had fallen asleep. Reggie, wake up, I said. You have to finish telling me the ghost story. But Reggie, he just held his teddy bear closer and went right on sleeping. And after that, well, there wasn't anything to do after that. Good night, I whispered to Tata. And I fell asleep too. Ira sleeps over. I believe you should not be embarrassed. If you need a teddy bear, want a teddy bear, have a teddy bear, see? Can I share that with everyone, Ryan? Some people have teddy bears. I have a whole room full of bears. I do. I love them. I think that sometimes you need one. That's why we have a social distancing buddy. See that? Ryan says, my teddy bear is 42 years old. My uncle gave him to me the day I was born. I named him Red. That's amazing. I love that. I don't have any teddy bears from when I was little. I wish I did, but I have this one now, Bartholomew. Is pretty amazing, aren't you, bud? Yep. Thanks. And I have Yogi, right? So, you know what time it is? I think it's time that we have to do our little hugs. So put your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right. Right? And give yourself a hug from me. Squeeze yourself so tight. And know that I'm thinking of you and everything's going to be all right. Right? Mwah. We love you guys. Right? And we thank you for being here every day. And it's amazing to share this time together. And I totally appreciate it. I really do. It means the world to me, to us. Okay, now let's breathe our way out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for the information about the books. Here we go. I am invigorated. I am inspired. I am hopeful. I am blessed. I'm blessed to know each and every one of you and to get to know you. It's pretty much so awesome. And it's a pleasure. And it's something I really, I'm grateful for. So thank you. Okie dokie. Yes. And you're going to get a producer's fee. I'll Venmo you. Let me know what your Venmo is. I'll send you a little yellow book. Give me your address. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow on Wednesday, November 18th, where we have the letter T. See you tomorrow. Bye. Ta-ta.